Hello all the crazy people out there, my name is Dragonite, and welcome back home! This is Pokemon White 2, I'm making a pit stop in New Yuma Town. Last time, I took on Route 17 and 18, which are two optional areas which become accessible once you are given the Surf HM. And while I'm here, I thought I might as well just stop at home, have Mom heal my Pokemon, have a look at my room, which I see she cleaned up after we successfully destroyed it the last time that I was here with Sharon and Bianca. Yeah, oops. Yeah, there's not anything really up here for me at this point. At any point past the beginning of the game, is there? Just you know, it's there for decoration. I'm sure she's still mad at me for destroying the room like I did last time. Let's see. Is there anything else for me in here? If you stop in and talk to Professor Juniper, she will rate your Pokedex, and I believe she'll also give you some items based on completion. I have not caught all that many Pokemon. I want to say I've only caught like 10 or so. I've seen 94. Oh, is it only based on seen, not based on caught? TN54 False Swipe. So that will do a little bit of damage and not allow the opponent's HP to go below 0, to go below 1, so it makes catching quite easy. TM17 Protect. Makes you invincible for a single turn, at least from opponent attacks. Decent move competitively. It's a move that really gets on my nerves in single player because the opponents keep using it and there's really no point and it just wastes my time. I'm gonna guess that if I come back with 100 Pokemon seen, she will give me a third item. I don't know what it might be, but that's just my my gamer intuition. Anyway, I can take off down Route 1 and I'm gonna jump on my bicycle. I haven't really done much of this, but I'm gonna jump on my bicycle because there's a boy, the game's really lagging. Is my 3DS dying? I hope not. I'm gonna jump on my bicycle because I'm gonna do a lot of traveling in a short amount of time, and I'm not really gonna stop for anything. However, Route 2, there's a surf boulder, and I think this is something I could have picked up a while ago, but I didn't really feel like coming back with surf until I did this big old tour to Unova. That's a rare candy. Okay. That will aid me in leveling up Allison in not too long from now when I need to... Oh, does me have cut? When I need to just dump a bunch of rare candies on her. Okay, I don't have cut. Oh, you know what? The Pansage, or Panseer that I traded away to my other game from you had cut. Mew can only have 4 HMs, unfortunately. I'm gonna teach you... Or I'm gonna get rid of... Alright, let's get rid of Iron Defense for now. I'm not really gonna use Iron Defense. Argo is gonna be one of those Pokemon who you could just throw like a Choice Band on and be perfectly fine. Choice Band is not accessible in the main story, unfortunately, unless you want to do a lot of Battle Subway stuff, which I don't. But, just saying. Super Potion. That gives you a bit of an idea of how long ago you could have come here. Great Ball. Again, really could have come back here after... When did you get the Cut HM? I want to say right in the middle of Stratton City, actually. Boy, every time I go through a transition when the game loads, it lags. It wasn't doing that before. I do hope my 3DS, like, nothing's happening to my 3DS. There is... You can't go farther into the Dream Yard at this point, can you? Because I believe there is a traffic cone blocking you from going deeper into it, so that's not an option. In Stratton City, there is a little bit of water that you can surf on, and there's a little tiny amount of exploration that you can do in the city park area of Stratton City. For example, and I will put on a repel just for this little bit of water, because the way that my luck has gone in this game so far, doesn't matter how small of an area of opportunity I have to get into a random encounter, I will get into a random encounter. Zinc. I have a couple defensive Pokemon. I kind of feel like, honestly, Allison is the one who would get the Zinc. Line and Argo, or Line especially, is more physically defensive. Argo is physically defensive, but more what I'm going for here is physical attack. Allison is the one who I think is really going to be making use of the special defense. So I'll have to remember to give that out as soon as I get her back from the PC. There's another hidden item. And I believe that's going to be on this little stretch over here. And oh no, is it up here? Could I have gotten this earlier? I think I could have gotten that earlier. That is a balm mushroom. Alright. Selling item. I don't believe you can actually sell that in regular Pokémons, but there is a specific item maniac who really likes balm mushrooms and will give you a lot of money for such things. Big Pearl. For some reason I thought you were a trainer, and I was getting ready to do a trainer battle, but nope, not a trainer. And is that it for Stratton City? I don't believe there's any more that you can do in the surfing water here. On to Route 3. So, I guess really before Route 3. I didn't mean to do that. Before Route 3, there's the Wellspring Cave over in this direction. And the Wellspring Cave has a fairly large section where you can surf. You only could take a couple steps in here. Oh, you know what? There's a hidden item that I didn't pick up. You can only take a couple of steps in here. Oh no, it's down there. I did pick up the hidden item that was just on top of that pile. There was that little tiny 2-minute scene with Team Plasma in here way back in the beginning of the game, but now that we have surf, we can start crossing the water, pick up a PP up, and we can actually go deeper into this cave. This is basically the I went into the bag when I meant to jump on the bicycle, and I tried to jump on the bicycle when I meant to go into the bag. I'm so good at this. This is I guess you could call it the Union Cave of Unova. Elixir, not a bad thing to have in my back pocket. This is an escape rope. I think that's the first escape rope I found. You can use that to instantly escape from a dungeon. Much like a dig in item form. And here we have our first run-in with darkness. And I have the TM for Flash somewhere. I think it's what, TM 70? TM 70. And I can this isn't going to be a temporary thing, but I cannot teach Flash to... Oh, Mew knows Flash. Alright, I guess I didn't teach you all HMs. I also taught Mew Flash. Didn't actually look at the move list when I brought you over, but we can use Flash. That is going to illuminate the darkness. I'm definitely going to want the Douse Machine on here, and we can now see a little farther around us in the darkness here. There are trainers down here. There's actually quite a lot of trainers down here, so get ready to fight. Max Potion. Alright. Let's see, there's more water. I'll deal with the water after I deal with the land. Alright, the item's up there. And there's a cluster of trainers right in a row. I really wish that I could just fight these guys all at the same time in like a triple battle or something like that, but unfortunately we're gonna have to do them one by one, I think. why I didn't use Giga Drain on Scraggy that first time through. Just wasn't paying attention. Alright, hidden item. On this rock, Hyper Potion. Definitely something that's welcome to have. I believe there was another one going off. It was on the other side. That's a dive ball. I don't believe the dive ball does anything in this game. Dive balls would have a higher catch rate when you're underwater, but this game doesn't have any Pokemon that you can actually encounter underwater. Revive. Alright. I haven't bought any revives in this game yet. I haven't even used that many myself, and the few that I have used were obtained by basically just finding them on the ground or people giving them to me or whatever. Mystic Water, that will power up water-type moves by, what, 10-20%, I think? Can't remember, I think it's 10%, it might be 20. And have we reached the end of this land section? Do I have to get on Surf now? Alright. So Mew can engage Surf, and we're going to start crossing the water. There's a hidden item, Max Elixir. Is that the, I think I found an elixir upstairs as well. Up this way. TM52 Focus Blast. That is a very strong fighting type move. 120 base power, has a chance of lowering the target's special defense should it land, but it only has 70% accuracy, which really makes me not like it all that much. And it's, let's see. I thought there was more that you could do back there on that surfing section, but that might be in black 2 and white 2. Moves that have, like, probably 85% accuracy and above I can tolerate. And if Mew has 85% accuracy, if you were to give it a, what was that one? That was another TM. If you were to give the Pokemon that has moves like, you know, the Fang moves or Rock Slide or whatever, a Wide Lens or something, the accuracy will be boosted from, like, 85% to 93% or 95% to 100, and I can tolerate that, but, what did I pick up? I really need to start paying attention. Oh, Low Sweep, I think. I really need to start paying attention when I pick up items instead of just talking through it, because I would like to know what TMs I'm getting. I think, however, Low Sweep, 60 power, reduces the target's speed. Wake Up Slap is also 60 power, but all it will do is wake up a sleeping opponent, and I don't really think that there's much of a point in doing that, so I'm gonna learn Low Sweep. I think lowering speed is quite a lot more useful. Thief, by the way. No? Alright. Wasn't expecting that to really be something that I find immensely useful, but... Oh, Brick Break! Brick Break, I also picked up Brick Break at some point. Zach, you can have that instead of Low Sweep. It's not like we're gonna be really winning many foot races, even if I do reduce the opponent's speed by 1, and Brick Break has a higher power and will dispel Reflected Light Screen. Telekinesis user makes the target float with its psychic power. The target is easier to hit for 3 turns. That's just... why? Anyway, I believe that's it for Wellspring Cave, so let me get out of here. You can use that fancy escape rope that you picked up a minute ago if you want. So I guess I'll do that. I do also have Dig, as I mentioned. I need to scroll to the top of the list. I'm gonna use the stylus for that. Makes it much easier to use that scroll bar. Don't often actually use the touchscreen stylus, but it is a useful thing to have once in a while. Elsewhere on Route 3, there's going to be a patch of water, and if you were to come down here to the bottom of the route, and if you were to surf over this big ol' pond, there's a little bit that you can see and do on the other side. I am gonna want a repel, and I see an item. I see a hidden item. Full heal. Not bad to have. Occasionally I will use one of those. There's a... Let's see, there's nothing over to the right here, right? Just the fence, some rippling water. You can get into special encounters there if you want, which I don't want to. Over here, there's going to be a trainer, and there's going to be a hidden item in the grass. Max Ether. Let me see. Right above me? Alright, right above me. Rare Candy. Another one. Picked up a couple of those recently, and a Pokemon Breeder. Grown up, we'll see about that. Bug Buzz! Alright, we are definitely going to learn Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz is almost 3 times as powerful as Struggle Bug. Goodbye, Struggle Bug, you will not be missed. Alright. I was somewhat cynical of what you said at the beginning, because breeders are somewhat known to have Pokemon that are really just weak baby Pokemon, unevolved Pokemon, that kind of thing. What was that? Was that another rare candy? I think that might have been another rare candy. I do have a lot of rare candy. I will be using them generously on Allison later on, so that I don't have to level up a Fungus manually all the way until I can get Spore. But that's gonna wait until at least after this, because let's see. I think Allison is not in my party 1, and I should probably heal. I still want my skeleton back, you meanies. Anyway, I just feel like there's more important things to be doing right now. Let's see. There was, if I recall, an NPC somewhere in here who will sell you TMs. I don't think they were in the Pokemon Center. I think they were in one of the houses, or at least there's some item vendor in one of the houses. Unless I'm completely losing it. Oh no, it wasn't TMs. It was battle items. All right. I'm getting to the point where, like, you know, I don't have really anything else to do with money. So if I find a TM vendor, I will attempt to clear them out, just for the sake of having something to do with my money. TMs in this game, yes, random encounters. TMs in this game are on the expensive side. Let's see, there is a hidden item down here, another hidden item down here, which I did not pick up, did not see the first time I came through here. That's a tiny mushroom. That also might be one of the ones that regenerates, for that matter. There's a couple items that you can come back and pick up every day, and they'll be here every day. Mushrooms, pearls on beaches, that sort of thing. Was there anything that I missed up here by any chance? No? I didn't remember if there's any water in this part of the forest, so I did come back here just to see if there's anything that I can surf over, but apparently not. I know that farther inside the forest there is. Let's see. Can I think I'm gonna have to take the long way through here, aren't I? And, actually I might be able to see some water if I, try going through the forest from the other way. But, it's not a long walk, so I don't really mind. And I know that there is some water over in this section of the Pinwheel Forest. I don't remember if there are any really good things to be found. There's an item. I think that's a, oh, really? I think that's a TM, but apparently I can't get to it from here. Alright, so I have to go through the other side of the forest then. That's a pain in the neck. Whatever. There was an old guy standing in your way if you were to come through this break in the fence earlier and try to move onwards, and he would rather rudely not let you pass, but now that we've made some more progress through the game, he has decided that he's got better things to do than random gatekeeping, random trainers or whatever, so he's left. And if I walk around, there is tall grass. This is, you wouldn't have been able to, wait. You wouldn't have been able to, you wouldn't have been able to run through any tall grass should you have come through this forest, or when you came through the forest the first time. But that's now available to you. And apparently I already had a repel. I don't remember putting one on, but clearly I did. And if I bumble my way through that stream, I can pick up a silver powder. Alright, not a TM, but that is an item which will increase the power of bug-type moves. So, you know, the charcoal, the mystic water for bug types. I feel like I could get a lot more use out of those type buffing moves than I really do if I equip them in single player. Obviously in competitive they're outclassed by pretty much every other competitive item, but like when you don't have your choice scarves and your life orbs in single player, TM22 Solar Beam, the type buffing items aren't necessarily bad. Free 10% damage is definitely something that will not be missed most of the time. So if I come back into this clearing, there's going to be more that I can do here later after I see a particular story event, but I will grab a Hyper Potion. And there is some boulders blocking that entrance to that whatever that is, which I can't deal with. And I guess this log is just there if you want to go around the tall grass. All right, I guess that's kind of considerate of you, game. But that's it for the Pinwheel Forest. I will be flying out of here. There's no, you know, water or anything that I can surf on in Castelia City. At least not in this game. The Castelia sewers were added in the Black 2 and White 2. But I do want to pay a visit to the Pokemon Center, having done a trade. And I want to talk to this guy, because I believe he will give you items when you start trading with people. Just the one. Yeah. Oh, no? You don't give me an item for just trading with one person? I've got to have multiple trade partners? That's no fun. Out here on Route 4, you would not necessarily expect there to really be a lot of water that you could surf across, but there is a little pond down here where the fishermen were hanging out, and I don't remember if there's actually anything that you can get from surfing across this, but I do want to just real quick come over here and check. And the answer is no. There's nothing for you here, so that was not really a good use of my time. Where am I going next? So coming out to Route 16, Lostlorn Forest, there's a tiny patch of water that you can surf on, but I do happen to remember off the top of my head that that is not really something that you can do right now. When you have access to the HM for Waterfall, I do have the HM for Waterfall on Mew, but I don't think I can use it right now. You'll be able to do a little more in there, but that's going to have to wait for later. So now, I'm going to fly over to Driftveil City, and... oh man, now I'm... oh, there is a reason for me to come here. Alright, I was trying to remember what I'm trying to do for a minute, but... oh man, should I just restart my 3DS? The lag when I enter new routes is, like, getting a little ridiculous. I'll do that before the next video. You can do a little bit of surfing on Route 6. And you can find TM84 Poison Jab. Definitely a decent Poison-type move. Can Escavalier learn that? Can Argo learn that? TM84 Poison Jab. I want to say Escavalier can learn that. Yes, indeed you can. Zach also can. We're going to be teaching you Poison Jab. Okay, when I unlearn Cut, I'm mentally running through the rest of the game in my head to see if I can remember any other places where I'd really need Cut, and I don't think there are. When I unlearn Cut, and the move Unlearn in Mr. Alton City, I'll replace it with Poison Jab. As for Zach, Rock Slide, Payback, Brick Break, and Dig. At least until I pick up an Earthquake TM. I guess I'll replace Dig with Poison Jab. I have better options for hitting things with Ground-type moves, I think. Actually, no I don't. Boldor's physical attack isn't as high as Zach's is, but, I think I would rather have Poison Jab than a 2-turn Dig, so I'll be unlearning Dig. Let's see. If I surf up there, that's going to... does this lead me anywhere where I couldn't access before? Or is this just part of the same... alright, this is a new area. I should probably keep that dowsing machine on. There is something up that way. And I'll be going there in a minute. Silk Scarf, boost the power of normal type moves. Not a bad item. I may consider giving that to Gummy, after I finish with the whole, you know, experience share training thing. I already talked to all these trainers, and I already defeated all these trainers. I don't know why I tried doing that again. Let's see. So there's this long river, and this long river has been teasing me for quite a while now. Every time I come past this section of... I got off in the wrong place. Every time I come past this section of Route 6, it goes off. The dowsing machine goes off, and I know there are hidden items that you can pick up here, and I want them, and they're so close, just on the other side of that fence, and yet I can't grab them. That's a tiny mushroom, and there's another one a couple steps in this direction, which is a big mushroom. You know what I should do? I should also stop back on Route 5 and sell those food specialty items. I'll do that after I finish this tour to Unova. Alright. So now, we can come over to this cave. And... do I want to do this now? I'll do this later. I'll come back to that cave later. There is... If I were to jump on... And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think there's actually any other places to surf for me to backtrack to. Route 7 didn't have any water on it. Twist Mountain didn't have any water on it. But I will come over to Mr. Elton City, and I will... I need to delete a move, don't I? Because I can't just overwrite... I can't just overwrite cut without deleting it. Alright, which one of you is the move deleter? Is it the old guy? The move deleter. Alright, let's get rid of cut. And... I can get rid of cut, and I can have Argo relearn Iron Head. Alright, that's gonna be nice. I don't think there's anything else I want anyone to forget, unless, I guess... Buldur and Strength? I'll keep Strength on Buldur for now. We can have Argo relearn Iron Head, which is going to be down at the bottom of this list. And that's going to be an 80 power physical Steel-type move, which will give me some decent type coverage, decent same type attack bonus type coverage, and I don't think there's anyone else who I want to really relearn a move for now. So, now that that's been taken care of, with the Tour de Unova complete, except for the Mr. Alton Cave, which I decided that I will do later, I'm gonna end this off now. So, my name is Dragonite, this has been Pokemon White. Next time, we're going into the Mr. Alton Cave. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.